sketchy shit with Blaine. We're going to be heating that up so I can bend it to get the leaf spring out. So, using the torch, and it's scary as fuck. This is rubber. Damn, that's hot. This is rubber, and it lights on fire. I already had a little fire. I'm going to try to not do that this time. It's some kind of flammableness, so I'm going to try to not light it on fire this time. Yeah, so I got to heat this up and bend it so I can get the top leaf spring out, which is we're putting it on my truck, putting it on the red truck, so hopefully that's a good spot. Oh yeah, that's good. So no helmet or anything because I'm not cutting. Striker. Alright, so one of the strikers didn't work, and both of them are kind of garbage. That one actually lights something though, so wow, I got the one that worked, so I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna move this cardboard, that'd be bad. Alrighty, let's try this. Oh, stand on it and pull. Nope, that it doesn't snap into your face. Nice grip shot. There, that's kind of what I wanted. I can get 2 pound. That's sitting right. There we go. Probably not the right way to do it, heating it up like that, but that's what I did. And there we go. Now I got just the top. Oh, that's such a mess. Let me show you the freak mess I made just getting it apart. That's what I hated. But it is off. So you can see, this is the one we want because this right here, that's supposed to be a full circle. It comes down to about right there. Dad got after it with a hammer and broke it. So that's why we're in here doing that. After that's done, we're gonna finish needle gunning, which is just cleans the frame, cleans the metal up, makes it shiny like that, and gets the big loose stuff off. And then we're painting the frame. Excuse me. After we're done with that, we're gonna be sanding down the body. We just got Bondo done and cab corners. Hi, buddy. And we're going to be sanding down the body and painting that, too. Tonight, I'm going to finish getting the shack. This part right here, we don't need it, but we're going to keep it. We're not going to tear it up. I'm not going to cut it off or anything. So I got to take this out. I'm going to put it in the vise and do that because I can't do all this on the floor because it doesn't stand up by itself. Hi, buddy. Now we got a ton of extra parts for leaf springs if we ever need them. Everything came out surprisingly good. And, you know what I mean? You know, the U-bolts were kind of ka-chowed on the other truck. This one, we already broke one, so we got to get those ordered. But, yeah. So everything should be going good. I'm going to stick this thing in the vise and see what we can do. Alrighty, back to the old truck ski. We're going to be putting U-bolts on today. Over on that side, as you can see, they don't have them. Put that guy on the top. I'm actually going to do that right now because I'll forget and then do some dumb shit. So, put it right there like that. So I just get the hole in the middle. See? Makes sense, right? Make sure it's not have any dirt on it. If it did have like rust or dirt on top of it, it'd be real bad to try to tighten those down because then the they wouldn't really get tight like they're supposed to. Because for those of you that don't know, I'll just go over here and do it and show you. So the U-bolt, time out over the leaf spring like this, and sits. There's a little groove in there that it sits in, and then that cup down there goes on the bottom of it, and then you tighten one of these nuts up onto it. And I don't know the torque spec yet, but I'm thinking it's around 200 pounds. Let's rub at this. Get all the dirt I can off the mating surface so that it doesn't interfere. I already cleaned that up as good as I can, so that it doesn't interfere with our doings. So I have this nut. I'm gonna, I think it goes like that. That is how it goes. So this is a very complicated deal here. So just tighten this down. Nothing matters yet because it's all just here. So we can grab the nut, get him started as well. Let's do it up there. Maybe it'll stay. See if we can. Oh, no, not. It's kind of tricky, not gonna lie. We'll just do this for this. It's easier, you know. Just get it done. Get it partially on the way, you know. So, just pretty much getting these fingers tight right now to get it all set, so I don't have to hold it as much here in a minute. Sorry for the loud noises. Another U-bolt. So you guys can see. Let me put you right there. These are the U-bolt. I should be doing this from the top. And I already did this brake line job, and it bends around it just like it's supposed to, which is awesome, because if it didn't, we'd have a big issue. I'm gonna have to get out and look at this from the top. Oh, I just hit my head. And if you all are doing this on your own truck, these are actually not directional nuts. They go on whatever direction you please. If one of them was more rounded end, do rounded end toward the ground in this case. We always put the most flat side. Why won't that go on there? Always put the most flat side toward the surface, the mating surface. Oh, there's washers for this. Frick. Well, a little bit of a restart if you don't put that on just to hold it, because I don't want to fight it. Damn it, man, I forgot there was washers. Simple little washers. They look like normal ones. So try not to let it fall. Right. I forgot about the washers. Silly me. I kind of look at this as if it's a tire or a, you know, something that you need to do laterally. And in this case, we need to do this all in a very even manner, as even as we possibly can. So I'm going to get it hand tight first, of course. Grab my ratchet. I don't think it's long enough. It's long enough. Did 5 turns right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. I did 6 on that one. See, and then you can see the evenness of the bolts. So right now, these are a lot shorter. Oh, nope. So I'm probably gonna crank these a little more to try to even that up. These are still longer, but I honestly think that's kind of part of it. These are nowhere near done. They got to get torqued, and I got to get them as tight as I can with this 1/2-inch ratchet. So let's just start up here. Let's start right here. So I do this just like you would a tire. You do tire in as much of an across pattern as you can. So I'm gonna go from here to here to here to here. It's the best way you can do it with 4 corners. So there's 3 just about, but oh, that one's loose. This one, idiot. So what that did was it helped this cup, as I call it, as me and my dad call it, this cup, to sit in a good spot and sit well and flat, and even as it can, onto the bottom of the axle. So this part right here is actually what's making contact in these edges over here. So if that's not right, then you'll go over a bump and it'll loosen your leaf springs up, and this up here is in a little groove in the top plate, and it'll actually flip out of there, and you can start having a real bad rattle. Leaf spring won't necessarily fall out, but it can get your rear end will start dancing on you, and it's a bad deal. So you have to make sure everything's seated up here semi-evenly, as even as you can get it, really. And as even as you can get it up there, and as even as you can get it down here. So I made sure that that cup was sitting flat up there. Made sure that the leaf springs were in their grooves like they should have been. All that. So, and you do this with anything like this. Like, whenever you put new wheels on, or you just are putting your wheels back on because whatever, you go on a drive, you torque them, go on a drive, come back and check them again. Because if something's going to happen that's going to get loose or something, it's going to happen on a drive. So that's why you always recheck your wheels. It's just like this. We putting this new U-bolts on. We're going to come back after we drive it around, and we're going to pretty much just check to make sure that all this stayed tight and everything's still seated, and we're going to re-torque it. And I think the torque is about 200 pounds. So I'm going to just go around once again. Get them as tight as I can. Got loose on me. That one's pretty tight for some reason. I don't know why, but these are more tight with less threads out. But there you go. There's putting the old U-bolts onto the truck. That's all I really need to do today, so I'm probably going to go right around. So.